Yo, what is up, my games out there? The name is Tekken Heat, and in my last episode, I tried doing a grip build tune on this Nissan Skyline, and it was kind of a fail. But the reason for that wasn't because of its power, it was because of its tune. And so, what I want to do this episode is try to get the perfect tune for this car, and then at the end of it, we're going to do a big race and hopefully all goes well. Now, during the racing failed attempts, we were screwed over by a lot of things. Not just the tune, but we are also screwed by like random AI that weren't even in the races. They were screwing us over. So hopefully this time we won't have to go through that. Now what I'm gonna do is completely reset this, and hopefully we get things straight. So we put it straight to the middle. Now, from what we know with the tire pressure, it seems like the more you have in the less you have in the rear, the more it's gonna slide out. And then this is what I want. I want it to be very grippy through turns, but when need be, get some slides in. So a little bit of a balance, but more biased to grip. But whenever the tire pressure is like way too on the grip side, for something it just feels like it doesn't work too well. So actually, you know what I'm gonna do first? Just take it out and see what needs to be improved upon. I think that's probably always the best thing to do, is at least take it out, run with it, and normally everything in the middle is always good. But the tuning just helps you perfect it more, so I just want to see what I really need to focus on. I don't know how long this is going to take. It might take me a couple minutes. Might get it right on the first tune. Nobody knows. Hopefully it's not too hard. So like right here, it really, like this is where the steer response really needs to kick in. And this thing does have brake drift assist. I just don't realize that, so I can perform that a lot easier. I don't want it, I want to take that off. So, but definitely need to increase the steer response. Clean steering range as well. Oh, don't hit. Oh, damn, I hit it. Alright. Let's see how well it turns on here. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I think I might know it. Like some of the stuff that needs to be changed. Still not sure on tires yet, because that's always difficult. Like I know how to get drifting part, but for grip, it's always been a little hard. So here we go. For first, let's try to make this as fast as possible. Take that off. Take that off. Launch control I like to keep on, especially if it's a grip. It's just a preference. Now for the diff, I'm gonna leave it a little bit more open because it's supposed to be for grip and not for drifting, so it's better to have a more open diff. For my brake strength, I always like having a stronger brake. And then we'll put it to the rear. Handbrake strength, I also want it to be strong. Keep that. And I'm not sure how much effect this will have, so let me just put it right there. Now this is just the first test of just trying to see if I can get the steering to where I want it to be, and after that I'm gonna see what I can do with tires, and it's just gonna be a an overtime process. But it just really disappointed me of how I just couldn't get it right in the last episode, because oh my god, that was brutal. Now it just doesn't want to turn at all, it feels like. think it might have been the sway bars at that point. Because now they're... I don't know. But it's weird. I made the steer response fast and the steering range. But now it just doesn't even want to turn. Unless I gotta force it like this. Let me see if the sway bars might have to do anything with it. I'm not sure. But let me try softening up the sway bars and the springs. It's probably the springs, really. I'm not sure. I'm not a professional tuner, so, or even in games. So this is kind of, this is a good thing. You know, it lets me experiment. So let me have it like that. Let's see if I'll actually help it a little. Trying to figure out what it could be. Why won't it? It's very hard for me to actually get these turns. And why is it, oh, it's probably drifting because of, why is it drifting? Like, it drifted so easily right there. No, he's not turning. It wasn't turning at all. So it's not the spring or sway bars. Probably should have guessed that already. Let me drop that down a little. Is the diff? Actually, let me put these back in the middle. Just lock the diff a bit. I'm not sure. And I'm also have to, then when it comes to doing the tires, I do know the more or less it makes it want to slide more. Oh, level up. Cool. Honestly though, I think with my grip tunes, I don't have a problem with it drifting. I just don't want it to be too crazy with the drifts because I prefer taking my turns with drifts. So maybe that's not such a bad thing. Like that. I don't want it to continuously do that. Like, unless maybe I actually Maybe because the steering range really is it that the steering range doesn't matter too much when you're just going through turns, it just affects the drift. So what's my steering range on? It's a little wide. Let's make it a little narrow. And let's see what happens. Actually, I think my NSX was on narrow and I liked it. Actually, I like it better now. And the fact that it still hurts me. I might actually like it better now. Especially since now that's narrower. If it slides out, I can at least correct it a lot faster. Okay, why do you keep on doing that though? Alright, now I need to start tuning the tires. I need to start tuning the tires more toward the grippy side so I can prevent it from sliding out so much. But right now, I think I got a lot of the stuff that I wanted right now. Let's take it back to the garage. I was supposed to say fondle on. Let's just mess around with the tire pressure and see how that goes. So, what I want is a little bit, I think I might want a little bit more on the rear. What if I did it like that? I don't know, it might be a stupid idea. Let me just see. I don't want the rear swinging out too much. So I'm just gonna slide it. Okay. Okay. Always hit that. Let me go back to the garage real quick. Out of it is starting to be good. Let's see what happens if I just bring it. Wait, let me read the description. Changing tire pressure is going to fine-tune the grip relationships between the front and rear. A looser a looser back end will make initiating drift easier, which is what I don't want, which is why this is a little more. Because I at least wanted it to still slide. I just don't want it to be where it's more where it's just easier for it to do it on its own, because as you saw multiple times, it would just randomly kick back, and I don't want that. Like, if it slides a little, I have no problem. I'm perfectly fine if it does slide. I just don't want it to be crazy with the slide. Why? That should not have hit. That was purposely done, by the way. And I think I'm being followed. Yes, I am. But right now, I think I'm actually really liking it. Seems very promising right now. Ooh, that was bad. Alright, so this guy's gonna challenge me. What's he driving? Oh, he's driving an S2K. Nice. Trying to do to a sprint race. See if he accepts. Okay, apparently not. Alright then. But right now, I think this is probably as good as I'm gonna get right now. There might be just a little bit more fine-tuning to do, but for the most part, I'm very happy with the build. I just have to be a better driver now. That's the only thing. So, second to the same race we were before. We couldn't beat for some reason. Here, red lines. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers are actually crossed right now. Everything will go well, and I win this race. It's redemption, baby, redemption. I don't want no AI getting in my way this time. Instead, a freaking wall does. The guardrail got in my way. But it's okay. That area is just always very, very complicated, so... And there's a clusterfuck that just went on there. See, like, this is the good thing. This car has the power. There's no doubt about that. It has power. Like, I just passed a 458 and a Viper. That just happened. But yeah, I can pass a 458 and a Viper with ease. The problem, or like the main issue I was having, was trying to get these turns right, because it was just having way too many issues. It just wants to drift too much, and I also had like a bunch of AI stuff getting in my way. Of course, I'm also not a perfect driver, so that was also a factor, but there's just a lot of things that were really affecting my races. By the looks of things, so far, so good. Ooh, and I got the perfect moment. Alright, that's a good sign right now. Good sign. I just passed at F40. Don't. Oh my god, I saw it. You can see me brake too, just trying to avoid it. But now because of that, oh my gosh. There's always something. Because of that, we just lost the race. Alright. If that did not happen though, I would have won. I would have won. So I'm gonna just restart. I'm gonna restart. Hopefully this time we should be good. Because the car seems to do very well. It's just little petty shit like that happens. Ooh, now we're up against some P1s. Those are P1s, right? I think those are P1s. Let's see if we can pass them. Yep, with these. One. Touch Porsches. Ooh, GTR. And see, that's what I want. I want a car with power and can get those like sharp hairpin turns like that. Not hairpin, those sharp turns like that. That's what I want. From just a simple flick of the e-brake and not having to try to control its drift. Oh my lord. Stupid stuff like this is why I keep losing my races, and he just died. You motherfucker! I guess that was karma. I think now I can call it a successful build. It's just these AI stuff get in the way and cause me to lose. But look at this comeback. Oh my goodness, if we can... Come on, come on, come on! Fuck! Oh my goodness, that was a nice... That was a nice take to third. Oh my goodness. I honestly thought I was going to win it. But nah, if there was like a little bit more stretch, I probably would have won. So... I may not have won the race. But look at the squad. Look at this. This is a squad right here. Nice. But yeah, I may not have won the race. I did come in top 3. But honestly, that was just because a truck came out of nowhere, a la Fast and Furious, and fucked me over. So, I can actually say this was a successful build now. And yeah, next episode, we'll go to something different. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, this has been your boy Taking Heat, and I'm out. Peace.